actually lost my anxiety medication. I don't know what's gonna happen though.
It's gonna be life on hard mode for me to get him home.
So before we get straight into this video, I just want to say that I'm Dan and I have Asperger's syndrome, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia. I make weekly videos on this type of content. So if you're new around here and want to learn more and see videos just like this, remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time we upload. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, make sure to hit that like and follow button so you see daily videos from me. Hey guys, at the beginning of every video, I just like to read out comments and questions that you guys have left me on Instagram. And if you want me to read out your comment in a video just like this, make sure to head over to Instagram, link in the description below, give me a follow and turn the notifications on so you know when I ask you to ask me questions to be featured in a video just like this. Alright, let's get on. So the first question here is from ALMCS03 and they said, how can an autism diagnosis change a person's life? And really simply, I would say that having access to help and support that you can only get access to through an official diagnosis is going to change your life, definitely. Well, it did for me anyway. So the next question is from Carson3666 and they said, what were you doing at MCM London? Well, great question. I was actually talking on a panel, a neurodiverse panel at MCM Comic Con London just this weekend gone. I am actually putting a video together which will be live maybe this week or maybe starting next week on my channel, so don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload videos. Basically, we did the first ever kind of talk on this kind of subject, which is super awesome. I'm very pumped about it and like, yeah, it's super good. Okay, so the next question is from Hilzo and they said, hi Dan, just wondering, have you any tips for transitioning from the end of college? And I absolutely do. I had this issue where I was in college or university as we call it here, and then I finished university and I came out and I was like, what am I doing? Like, what do I do next? And then I felt like this loss of like, oh my goodness, like despair, I don't know what to do. So my advice would be this: plan something to get straight into when you finish university or college. So basically, you're in a system of learning something and you have a structure to it. Make sure you plan to then slip straight into another structure, learning something else, because that is the best way to deal with it. Okay, let's get on with the video.
Yeah, so we are leaving to go to Boston. Plane travel and just traveling in general gives me like super bad anxiety, so I've got loads of different hacks with me. I've got like diazepam for the plane, I have melatonin when we get to the hotel so we can actually sleep properly, and I also have Alex with me.
It took me 24 hours to get here today, and I'm working on Dan's schedule right now.
Why did it take you 24 hours to get here?
So I left Portsmouth. Well, I went from the Isle of Wight to Portsmouth, and I got to Portsmouth to London, but my coach I missed my connecting coach, so there's only one a day. So I complained to National Express. They put me in a hotel in London for the night, and then I got a train up this morning. So I've been awake for a little bit. Like, I had a hotel room, but I didn't really sleep much because I was so conscious that I had to leave early.
Yeah, he didn't. So Alex was supposed to come up last night, so we just slept normal, got up normal, but this time you had to get up at like 6 to...
Because I was so conscious of having to get up, like I was waking up every like 20 minutes, like,
yeah.
time to go.
Because you couldn't miss that, because our flight, we're getting picked up today at 1:30 to get our flight at 6, because you have to be there certain hours before. We live like 2 hours away from the airport. So right now we are just packing all.
What's up to the Discord community? Link in description.
So I am packing all my stuff. I have some work to do before I go for MIT, and yeah, it's just, there's loads of stuff. So yeah, anxious would be a light term to use right now. A bit more anxious than anxious would give me credit for. We're in the airport right now. Alex is doing his thing.
I can't see me at all.
What are you doing, Alex?
I'm gonna give the viewers my #1 tip for travel.
What's
First
number
of all,
one tip?
Never do your hair before you travel, because the product will always just fall through.
Yeah.
So shower before you fly, and get a haircut before you go to Boston, and shave.
Alex didn't take that tip. Basically, one of the ways of dealing with the whole stress of the travel and the whole like that whole, you have to get from one place to another, you have to do this again. Anyway, it gets super messy. Also, it gets super hot. I don't like being hot. I don't like being stressed, and I don't like feeling uncomfortable. So Alex is like, dude, you should wear total like gym wear. So we're both wearing like super baggy pants, super like slack hoodies. Just, it's killing it. It's awesome. It's like the best way to actually do.
Never fly and treat the plane like a catwalk, because no one gives a shit.
Yeah, no one cares. And that's another thing, like people are sitting there, like we were saying, like dressed up in a suit, just going...
then 8 hours later they're just like, kill me, kill me.
Yeah, it's a fight like...
Loose-fitting clothes, shower beforehand, and deodorant. you'll be fine.
Absolutely. And so this is what we're doing. So right now I just took a diazepam tablet. So I've just took 2 milligrams of diazepam, and then I'll take another 2 on the plane, and then probably another 2 when we land to get the other plane, and then another 2 when I'm on the plane. This kind of like helps me stay calm and relaxed a bit more, and not so like just anxious about being around loads of people. But it's cool. It's quite a nice quiet little gate waiting area, and it's kind of cool. Alex is obsessed with the Shiba Inu puppies. Okay, so we're in like airport number 2. Alex is dying, and we haven't slept yet. So, yeah, waiting for our next flight, and then need to sleep. We are in Boston. We're in the Marriott Hotel right now. We are in Massachusetts. Now we are super late, and let's get a mirror shot. What's going on? Right, this is going to be on Instagram, I think.
Hi.
Anyway, so yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff to do, so we're going to try and take you guys to check out this hotel. I'm actually going to I'll b-roll this so you can see the whole thing. I'll b-roll it when you can see the hotel properly. But right now we're in the lobby waiting to get a ride to this, like, the event. And I don't know if I'm going to put my hair up or not, and I didn't bring a coat, so go figure. Alex, how you feeling?
I'm a combination of really excited, but also super jet lagged.
It's super jet lagged.
We've been on the ground for about an hour and a half now, and we're already going out to the thing.
I'm so tired, and like, we're going out, and I hope that, like, I hope we survive and can get up tomorrow morning early enough.
Yeah, we're going in.
Oh, we're going in. We're going in? Yeah. Are we good?
We're on.
Okay.
See you soon.
Okay, so we're at the the second venue for the event, and I forgot my plugs. I normally put plugs in my ears so that they don't have these gaping holes, but hey ho. Yeah, we're going into this room, which is like the orientation room. It's cool stuff. It's cool stuff. It's great. It's actually really good. Look at this view. Look at this. This is cool. I'm not entirely sure what to expect. It's all kind of like brand spanking new. It's cool. Cool. Arriving here, we came on like 2 different buses, and we get like we get to find out what it's actually all about, what we're doing, what to expect from the week, all that kind of stuff. I'm super excited about it actually, because I don't know, first day. I feel like we've been on the go for over 24 hours.
Oh, for you, yeah. For you, it's been 24 hours. For me, I started on Friday morning to get here.
I don't know. I still feel like I feel like I had some sleep on the plane, which is okay, and I don't normally sleep on planes. So
here we are at the JFK Presidential Library Museum.
Good morning, party people. It is currently coming up at 8 o'clock here in Massachusetts. As you can see out of my window, this is the view from our hotel. Now, this is interesting. So, having social anxiety, this kind of stuff scares me because we have to get across here, walk all over there, and find somewhere that we don't know where we're going. So this is interesting. Today is all about leadership. And how you can be a leadership for people who have a very little voice, and mainly the disabled advocacy and the disabled people in general, the disabled community have a very little voice because there are no strong, there's loads of strong leaders, but there's no official big like leaders, like, you know, you have the Martin Luther King for like the racial segregation and stuff. So there's a lot that needs doing, and we're going to be learning all about that today. Anyway, guys, I'm going to put a bobble in my head because I feel like Tarzan's son or something stupid. Like, so we're going to go head over to MIT, which is over here somewhere, and yeah, we'll be done.
Is if you're able to find
tremendous amount, but just enough going. And it tends to keep you moving. And I'm just going to share with you very quickly an answer to your question is, so in my position, I'll just tell you like the way it is. I take 5 times longer to do the work that my colleagues can do.
Okay, so basically we're in a pizza restaurant right now. We came here, we walked 10 million years in the rain, and I'm having a cocktail made right now, one mocktail. Anyway, so we're gonna get pizza, and then we're gonna go back to the hotel. I'm gonna edit yesterday's footage and upload it today. I'm also gonna try and hook up with Chris from Special Books for Special Kids and do a video.
You're gonna do what with Chris? Alright.
Alright. And there's a lot to do. Anyway, right now we're gonna enjoy the baseball on TV as well. Okay guys, hey, what's going on? So I'm in our hotel room right now in Boston, and it's pretty cool. As you guys see, like we traveled from Boston to we traveled from Manchester to Boston, and we're here because we are doing the Lead 20 Summit, which is like a leaders thing to do with disabilities and rights advocacy. We're also doing, we're working with MIT and Google and things like that. We went to Google today, and we were working with MIT, and we also work with some amazing people from YouTube community at large, and it's just been an amazing experience. Like people like, you know, Chris from Special Books by Special Kids, Ricky is here, there's also a guy called Dr. Mike who's here. You know, these are all YouTubers, big YouTubers, big influencers, you know, and it's very, very good. Anyway, I am right now preparing to record some videos with Jess from How to ADHD, because as you guys know, I am friends with Jess from How to ADHD, and we have recorded a video before, so now we're going to record some more videos. Since I'm in Boston, I'm right near New York, so I might as well. So this is it's a good day. It's all about, today was all about advocacy, like being an advocate. How can you help? What are we going to do? Like, it was just amazing. So I am right now going to chill out a little bit, relax. Alex has gone to CVS, and I'm just going to really just get ready for when Jess gets here. So, all right, let's go. Okay, so it's a lot later on now, actually. So Jess is actually here, and yeah, we actually, the reason
look, that's the lens, right?
This is the lens.
I'm not a vlogger.
The reason it's a lot later on is because Chris from SBSK came over and we had like a big powwow, and it was pretty decent actually. It was really good. And
Changing the world.
Changing the world, yeah, it's awesome. We had some really good ideas, and hopefully Jess could do a video with Chris on his channel. That's going to be just amazing. I'll actually insert some pictures, some selfies that we took here, and yeah, right now we're going to go on and make these videos, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. We're actually rowing today, and all of these things here, we're going to be like rowing. They wanted to do it because it's like a Cambridge, it's a Boston thing. It's a Boston thing to do rowing. So we're here in this like rowing thing, and yeah, we're gonna row, I believe. So I'm gonna, yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to film some of it, maybe or maybe not. I do have a GoPro, but I don't know where like I would attach it. So I'm gonna see if I can do that actually. Right, let's go get the GoPro. Yay!
Now.
So we switched to the GoPro. Alex, what are we doing?
Swimming home. Now they're throwing us in the harbour.
Yeah, forget the tea. It's like, damn it, Brits. So, yeah, this is the whole thing. Like, this is the. I'm excited about it. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know if I need to find out how we can attach this. Excuse me. Am I okay to attach my GoPro to Bark? I'm going for another massage later, Max. Don't you worry about it, baby doll.
You guys look so good. You look so
professional. Look at this. Look at this.
People.
It's all almond butter. It is. Oh my god. So good. Look at this.
Guys, look back there.
Oh yeah, shit. I'm in the way.
Oh, okay. He's up there. Jenny? Yes.
And a boiling kettle. My job and a job as a champion.
Okay, we're on the water, we're about to do it. Oh, I'm not. Got my GoPro ready. Which way should it go? Which way should it be? Wait, I have a question. Hey, which way should it? Which way should this be positioned?
Yeah, so if you rotate it so it's perpendicular to the water.
Like this?
Like that. Yep, and it goes in like that.
Oh, it goes in the water.
And so you'll actually... Yeah, you're right, that would be in the water. Would there not be a dock here, you would be in the water.
Yes! Do swing across the water. Using your legs hips and all.
Okay, so we did the rowing, and I did use my GoPro, but the unfortunate truth is that my GoPro kind of malfunctioned, so I may have some footage. Whatever I have of the rowing, I'll insert it right here now.
The blade, this is catch, and then you
Push, yeah.
Thank you.
And that's
Can we just go?
body over.
Leave that.
Bend your body over.
Yeah, we'll just
now your leg.
Well, hello there, Vlog-tastic family. It's Thursday, which is our last day. And as you've seen from the video footage, we actually went down to the public access dock here in Boston. We did like a rowing session. It was amazing. Alex is here. And yeah, so this is our last day basically. Well, tomorrow's our last day, but we have to pack today. Chris from SBSK has already left, and we're all like dropping off, and it's kind of sad because it's coming to the end of our travels.
So Dan, what happened to all the footage of us actually being on the boat and stuff? It was too raw for YouTube and we're not allowed to show it.
Yeah,
but here's a dramatic reenactment from a movie I like.
So that what you just saw then was B-roll of not us rowing, but that's what it was like. That's what it felt like us doing. So
That's not what happened. But as Jack Black would say, this is just a tribute on Jablinski gang.
So we look. This is it. Look at how cool this view is. This is Boston, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boston. We hung out at Google. We've been in MIT all week.
Well, that's the Google building right there.
That is
that exact building right there.
Yeah, we were in this building. That is Google. Yeah.
And I felt like we walked like a fucking mile because they took us around the fucking back.
Yeah, we had to walk. We walked all around the outside of Boston to come just to here.
We were up by one of those windows and we're like, I reckon it was that in the hotel.
Yeah, we literally could see our room from the Google building. Oh my
Changing
God.
a bed.
So basically, we have a bunch of work to do. So tomorrow we're presenting our, the project that we've been working on all week, which is creating this like social justice campaign using hashtags and some social media strategies that we've learned a lot from some professionals working in the field, and actually the MIT's School of Social Media Studies, which is actually the world class. You can't get better.
I'm a pretty good teacher.
So we're super stoked about it. I'm gonna go with some work, and tomorrow I'm gonna take this camera and we'll film some stuff inside the actual classroom. Which
Right now, he's gonna do that. I'm gonna go to a bar, so I might take some B-roll, I might not, but we're gonna like editor cut to maybe my B-roll.
Okay, good morning. It's the last day, so we're going to go to the we're going to walk up to MIT building with all our luggage. But something very interesting has happened. You guys know I take anxiety medication for the plane and things like that. I actually lost my anxiety medication. Now I do have some older ones from like last trip in my bag, but I don't know how effective they're going to be, and I don't know if they're okay to take. I don't know. I have to just risk it and try and take those because I literally searched everywhere inside this bag. I searched my backpack. I searched the floor. I searched everywhere, and I just can't find it. So I don't know what's going to happen though.
It's gonna be life on hard mode for me to get him home.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we had to run back to the hotel because basically the idea is that if they can get me to a hospital...
You made me run.
we run back to the hotel, and this is the dilemma we had. I needed to get my prescription box with my box of my prescription on it out of the trash can because we need to go to a hospital to get them to write a new script. The only problem is we checked out the room, so we didn't have a key, so we ran back in case they'd already cleaned the room, then we wouldn't have access to the rubbish. Long story short, now we're going to go back, actually go to the Massachusetts General Hospital, then speak to somebody there, and then get a new prescription, get a script made, go to the pharmacy, and we all have to do this with pitching a presentation for a very big...
Time is of the essence.
So this morning we're pitching our hashtag campaign to the foundation to see if we can get funding for the campaign to make a difference in people's lives, so this is very important. Our presentation starts in exactly 2 minutes ago, so...
There's been a clock going on the bottom of the screen.
Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's go. Okay, so, let's go. Oh my goodness, that's too early. And we just had breakfast as well. This is not going good. But the problem is, if I don't have medication, it's gonna make Alex's job harder. It's gonna make a very stressful day. I can't concentrate on what we're doing.
Now cuddle, I'm a cuddler.
It's not gonna be a good day. We made it, we're back at MIT now, so we're gonna... Okay, so I'm in the hospital right now. What happened is like they put this thing on me, and then I went through like the fast track thing, and we went all the way down this area here. So right now I'm waiting for a doctor to come and see me, and I had to go through all this like stuff. Like it was crazy. Like it took ages to get to see a doctor. But our presentations for our thing started at 9:15. It's now 10 to 10. So we're gonna have to really fast track it and get this show on the road to go and do our presentation. And I feel like terrible because our group who's pitching this thing, they're all relying on us to get there quickly. It's just a mess, and I feel like it's just been a bit of an ordeal, but hopefully I can get the medication. It's crazy. I don't feel good, man. I feel like, because I'm like panicking about like not having the medication, and I'm panicking about the stress of having to, you know, go through this stuff. I was like so difficult to not melt down right now. It's really difficult. Like having a meltdown in another country is really difficult. I'm so like overwhelmed. Like I'm hot, sweaty. I feel like absolute rubbish. And we got to do the presentation, and my hair's crazy, so it's just all crazy. Okay, so I just spoke to the nurse and then explained to the nurse what's going on and what happened and why I need it, and then they're going to put a doctor in here, so then the doctor should be able to prescribe it, hopefully. That's what the idea is. But I just feel bad. I feel bad for the group, I feel bad for everybody involved. Now I have to pay like extra money, you know, for the medication, which I don't mind because I need it, but at the end of the day, it's like taking time away from the experience that I'm having with those people, and it's just a number of things that make you feel a certain way that really affect how you are. Like I just feel, I don't know, I just feel terrible about it, so. Okay, so the doctor just wrote me a prescription, so I'm gonna get the prescription, go to a pharmacy, get the medication, go back to MIT, do the presentation. Let's do this. Okay, so we picked up the prescription, we're on the way to the car, and I'll go back, drop the prescription off, go back to do the presentation, then go pick up the script afterwards. Okay, we're back at MIT now, so we're on my pills. Let's do it. Okay, guys, so this is the score. You know the story. I got up and I didn't have my medication, and then I lost it, so then I had to find it. So we had all this journey, this whole thing, it was just crazy, and there's loads of feelings in this. Like, I was upset because I'd lost my medication. I was worried because if I don't have it, then the plane ride is going to be excruciating. And if I, Alex is going to feel more pressure to help out and like navigate the whole thing, and also then the team members who are here in MIT who we were doing this presentation with were, going to be teammateless. We weren't going to be there, we weren't going to be able to do our bit, and then it was like, I felt really responsible for it, and then we came back just in the nick of time and ran in, and then like our presentation was to be done. But the weird thing about it was like, everyone was really cool about it, but I feel like I didn't do my best because like I wasn't here to brief for it, and it was a huge pitch. It was a pitch to try and get funding for a campaign to help people like having, shops and supermarkets to have less fluorescent lighting, for accessibility for people like on the spectrum and things like that. So I don't know how we did, and I'm really tired. I don't know if you guys can see, but it exhausted me. The whole pressure of today, I hit rock bottom. I got exhausted, so I'm gonna put my sunglasses on and just chill because like it was crazy, man. It was crazy. So it's half 12 in the morning, and it's the day after we landed. It's super interesting. Alex is going now to the end of this whole journey, this thing. It's been pretty amazing, and yeah,
it's going to take me 12 hours to get from here to my house. I haven't slept. Dan went to bed earlier. I stayed awake to try and sleep through the night, but it's taken us 6.5 hours to get from New York to here. It's going to take me 12 hours to get from Wales to my home. It's going to be fun.
So yeah, this is the point where I leave Alex goes on another journey, and then we reconvene this in a month's time again to do the same thing.
See you in July.